How's it guys, Munash here, and today we have an Abyss Havok solo with Mr. Negative. So today I'm actually going to explain what I've been getting up to with this incredible champ and also just how to execute this new sort of playstyle. But first things first, gotta do the stand-up ramp-up process. So, get to your light energy, convert 9 to dark, and then get at least 11 for the maximum amount, and then convert again. But I do have the Nick Fury with Quake synergy, so that counts as a doubling effect on the conversion with the evade charges. So basically when I convert light to dark, instead of getting the same amount of dark, I get double the amount because the evade charge also gets consumed when I hold the heavy. So basically I just have to get to at least 10 light energy, then when I hold heavy I'll get 10 dark from my evade, and then another 10 from Nick Fury synergy. So usually I like to drop 3 heavy attacks to get 3 fury buffs before my special 2. But because it's Havok and you can't quite easily parry stun him, and dashing back with negative will remove all buffs, so I'm just gonna do 1 which I'll chain into the special 2. And ideally you want them to have less than a bar of power afterwards, just so you don't have to spend time baiting a special attack while your debuffs are expiring. So the Nick Fury with Quake / Ant-Man synergy is just for the easier or faster ramp up, and I guess a safety net if I were to miss a parry or something early in the fight. But the synergy that's doing the real heavy lifting, the one that you actually need for this playstyle, is coming from Valkyrie. So now whenever negative converts light to dark energy, he also pauses all debuffs for 2 seconds. And when we first heard about it, we always thought it was going to be a pretty good synergy for him, but we never imagined how powerful it could actually be, because we were just parry heavying to convert or to pause our debuffs. And doing frequent parrying generally takes more time than dexing because, there's stun duration and how the AI behaves afterwards. Even with very high limber, like I tried this in Labyrinth when it first came out, still very AI dependent on how long you can actually pause your debuffs for. Although against Havok you can parry without stunning, so it can actually still be effective for this particular fight. But anyway, then I started experimenting with dexing and it wasn't actually that much more effective, until I got into a corner, and oh my goodness, I was just blown away at how much more effective it was. Because now the defender is basically constantly on you, and you're forced to dex since you're in a corner, so you don't have space to just dash back. So the defender will also pretty much always drop at least 2 hits, so within a second you can just dex twice to get your light energy and then hold the heavy attack to convert to dark and pause your debuffs. And you just constantly repeat that process until either your degens expire, then you just pull out the special 2 again, or the opponent gets knocked out. And obviously this playstyle looks very similar to certain other science champs who I used to be very fond of. And that's kind of why I named the other video the Science Quake, because it's kind of a long-running joke. I think it started with the Cosmic Corvus, but I guess not many people know about it. But anyway, I actually find this easier than quaking in general because it's more simplified in terms of inputs. You're just dashing back twice and then holding heavy till he evades, and then you just repeat that. So it's just dex, dex, heavy, and repeat. Whereas with Quake you had to heavy, dex, heavy, or if they do a 4-hit combo, then you drop that last heavy. If they do a 3-hit combo, you have to know to adjust, or if you're fast enough you dex nothing and carry on. I just find that you need more concentration with Quake, and you also get a bit of a break with negative after each heavy attack, since the counter attack sort of staggers them. The main thing is just timing that initial dex, which isn't that difficult to do. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'd like to hear from other people, how they're finding this, because I haven't really seen anyone else do it yet, so I can't really say how hard it is if no one else is doing it yet. But I don't really think it's something that, a good player should have too much trouble, learning or getting good at. So yeah, I'm still testing and playing around with this playstyle. I'm trying to see where else I can use it besides these massive health pools as well. But I have had a lot of success in Abyss with this. Like I did Luke Cage in 1 revive, which was actually a lot more difficult than I initially thought, just because of the unstoppable every couple of seconds. I have to get some space to intercept and remove it. Solo Dormammu and Old Man Logan in like 2.5 minutes. Almost soloed Mordo, but that evade is just annoying, and also when he turtles up for the power gain phase. So I still have a few more Abyss fights I want to try him on, and then I'll go into other content, maybe see how I can utilize other debuffs like the Petrify or Delirious. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys found this useful, and as always, thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.